And having an opportunity to work with good people is so important. But to have the opportunity to work at such a good university with good people makes it special. And it's been a special 4 years. I'd like to thank all of my coaching staff that I've had who's been outstanding, very supportive, hardworking, and and of course, the players. You know, I've said for years they're my sons, and you know what? That's the hard part. Was to meet with those guys, look them in the eye and tell them goodbye. You know, because you really grow to love these guys. And when you spend time teaching them, guiding them, directing them to try to do the right thing on and off the field, and see them grow and develop, that's the joy you get as head coach. But we've had a lot of joy around here. You know, we had a lot of ups, we had a lot of downs, but the experience has been marvelous. And again, I'd like to thank the guys for giving me this opportunity to work at such a great university with such great people. With all that said, it's been a smooth, good ride. It's been a hard ride in some places. I've said when we first got here, if I'd known how hard this job was, I probably would have never taken it. And at that time, I wouldn't. But looking back now, I'm glad for all the experiences because it made us better coaches, it made us better people, and it made us enjoy those hard times and to enjoy these good times. And what a sweet ride. And I can't say enough about, I told this story a couple of times, and I want you guys to hear me and I'll get out of here. When I went to Central as head coach, the word was, I'm coming from a white university. So there was some resistance. When I went to Grambling, I wasn't a Grambling-nite, so there was some resistance. But when I came to A&T, we were welcomed with open arms. And for that, I say thank you.
Now, I haven't decided yet if I like winning or I hate losing more. I'm not sure which it is. But I know what I appreciate is doing it the right way. Coach Broadway made a commitment to fix our academics. We were on probation, the NCAA. APR trouble, we didn't have scholarships, we didn't have practice time, we didn't have spring ball. He got that right. We had lost 27 in a row. He made a commitment to competitive excellence. You see that we've been able to figure that out as well. First and foremost, his promise to me was that we're going to do it the right way. We're going to build not a good football team, we're going to build a football program. And for that, I am grateful. I'll miss him as a coach. I'll miss him more as a friend. And I hope we continue to have opportunities to sit down and talk. I value his advice, his perspective, his counsel. I'm equally excited about the opportunity that we have now to work with Coach Washington. This opportunity to be a head coach is long overdue and well-deserved, well-earned. The same characteristics and qualities that attracted me to Coach Broadway exist in Coach Washington. I have the same confidence that we're going to continue to exceed our expectations academically and athletically, and that we will do it the right way. We can be proud of what we build. I expect that we'll continue to succeed on the field and in the classroom. And certainly Coach Washington is beginning to feel what that pressure feels like. He will settle into that more in the coming weeks and months as that pressure builds. I've heard from some people that I can be occasionally demanding in my expectations, and so Coach Washington will feel that because we're going to be good, and that's the expectation. We're going to continue to win, in everything that we do. And I have complete confidence that Coach Washington can lead us to that place. It's customary when you bring in a new coach that you give them a hat. Coach Washington probably has more hats than I do. Been here 7 years. But this is his first A&T head coach hat. So Coach Washington, please come join me. We're going to invite anyone who would like to, especially Coach Broadway, to sign this football as a welcome. Recognition of his change in status from our defensive coordinator to the next head football coach at North Carolina A&T State University.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Well, wow. That's all I can say. Wow. That's one of his favorite words. Wow. Well, listen, it has been a true pleasure having the opportunity to work with this man side by side for 11 years. You know, he probably have taught me more than my father. And that's saying a lot. My father was a construction worker, and we worked side by side for many years. But the little things, and I'm gonna miss him dearly. He said he on a phone call away. I made sure. I got his wife's phone number, I got his son's phone number, and I got the grandson phone number. So I'm gonna make sure that he don't get away from me. But I think our friendship has been everlasting, and that's big. When you can actually, when your boss becomes your friend, and I've been blessed with that. He has so many cliches that carries so much value, and I can't. I better keep that one. But as far as giving advice, the advice that he gave me, I think that holds true. He said, Sam, just be yourself. Don't try to be nobody else. Don't try to do nothing supernatural. Just be yourself. You're a good person. You know right from wrong. Just be yourself. So I'm going to take that advice, and I will apply it to this football program. Now, one thing I will say, we're going to continue to do chicken. Chicken is it. Our formula has been stop the run, offense, protect the football, and win the kicking game. That formula will remain the recipe for this football team. We'll put a lot of emphasis on defense. I, as a defensive coach, have always stated that defense sell tickets. I mean, defense win games, championships. Offense sell tickets. You know, the fans want to see the big points scored and the big plays made. But if you want to have a winning program, and he instilled this in all of us, stop people. If they don't score, you don't lose. So I will continue to keep that at heart and carry it through the ages. I just don't know to say thank you, and I'm grateful. I'm blessed with this opportunity. The Lord has bestowed this upon me at this given time for a specific reason. I don't know the answer to that reason as of today, but I'm sure that I will find out soon.
Well, Coach, when you're at this news conference and you see the impact you've had, not only on the football program, but on the people that you interacted with every day, what does that mean to you? What are you walking away with?
You know, one of the things I've learned is that you try to take care of your good people. And we try to get as many good people in our program as we can. But again, I just feel like a proud papa, man, you know, to have been associated with such good people and have such influences on my life. You know, they think I've touched them, but they've touched me also.
Coach Broadway, for you, in terms of being here at A&T, what do you think your greatest accomplishment is, either here or in your 15 years as a head coach?
Wow. Oh, there's that word. Oh, you know, I don't know. I've always been a giver, and the most important thing has always been for me is providing for our players and making sure that they had a good experience. I hadn't had a whole lot of time to reflect on what it meant to me and, how I feel and so forth, because I've always been that person that, wanted my kids to have the best of everything, wanted to put them in the best position to be successful. So I never really thought that much about me, because there's an old saying that I truly live by: think less of yourself, but don't think any less of yourself. So it's not about me, it's about the people I've been surrounded with.
Rod, you talked about struggling with this decision. When did you start thinking about it? And did the championship have anything to do with it?
Yes and no. When it's time, and it's time, and I couldn't be more grateful than I am because of this great game and because of the people that I've been associated with over the years. This game has taken me so far and it's done so much for me, my family, and everybody around me.